Prime Minister Modi is in Kolkata inaugurating the first underwater metro line. So Kolkata will get the country's first underwater metro line, which has been inaugurated by the Prime Minister. This will be the country's first. To remember that Kolkata boasts of the first metro rail network in the country, and now it will boast of the first underwater this is going to be the underwater metro line that is going to be in Kolkata, and the project has been inaugurated by the Prime Minister. As you can see there, the Prime Minister is in Kolkata inaugurating projects worth 15,000 crore rupees. The Prime Minister is also going to be addressing a rally in Barasat, where women from Sandesh Khali are expected to be participating in that rally as well. We have Saurabh joining us to get us more details. Saurabh, so 3 more metro lines are being added to the rail network, and more than anything, the excitement of the people there that can be seen is regarding that underwater metro that's being inaugurated by the Prime Minister.
In fact, this project is a long pending project for Kolkata, and the Prime Minister is, of course, inaugurating in many ways what is a historical project, the first underwater metro line in the country. And Kolkata can boast of the first metro rail service in the country. Now, of course, it has the first underwater metro rail. Remember, there are other lines also that are going underwater. For example, the Aqua line of the Mumbai Metro that runs from Kaspare to, that will also have an underwater section under the Methi River. But that line is still to be inaugurated. But this one is being inaugurated. This one is under the river Hooghly, connecting Howrah and Kolkata. And it is, of course, part of the east-west metro alignment that starts all the way in South Lake, Sector 5, and heads to Howrah Maidan. Now, Howrah Station is also on this route. The stretch that's being inaugurated by the Prime Minister is Howrah Maidan to Esplanade route. The stretch, after this, only one little bit remains, which is, of course, Bobazar stretch, which is being mapping down. But the Prime Minister's inauguration is something that has garnered excitement about this metro project, which is, of course, long pending for Kolkata. And this is something that, of course, the Prime Minister will inaugurate and dedicate to the people. But it is also about the BJP's infrastructure push. The BJP has built its reputation as a party that believes in building infrastructure, futuristic infrastructure for the country. And in that context, metro lines, highways, expressways, airports, and connectivity, projects are something that has been given precedence. And therefore, these projects, which are very, very important from a Kolkata perspective also, are being inaugurated by the Prime Minister today.
Right. So the Prime Minister there inaugurating India's first underwater metro line in Kolkata, the first of its kind that the country will have. And like Saurabh was pointing out, something that's been a dream for years now, over 50 years, finally turning into a reality with the Prime Minister there inaugurating that project, connecting Howrah and Salt Lake, the twin cities of West Bengal state capital. The metro route features 3 underground stations. Notably, it's anticipated to traverse a 520-meter stretch under the Hooghly River in a matter of just 45 seconds. So the inauguration ceremony that has taken place by the Prime Minister. So, a long time coming as far as this project is concerned. The Minister, this is the Prime Minister of the country inaugurating India's first underwater metro route in Kolkata, marking a significant milestone in the country's infrastructure development. This underwater service is part of the Howrah maiden section of the Kolkata's metro's east-west corridor, spanning over 16.6 kilometers beneath. This is underwater, under the Hooghly River, the first of its kind in the country. And like Saurabh was pointing out, Kolkata is known for its metro line. It was the first, city to get the metro line in the country. And now Kolkata is the first city to get its first underwater metro line as well. Saurabh, how long will this project take? Of course, it's been, a dream over 50 years, which is now getting turned into reality by the Prime Minister. How long will this be in the making?
Well, this metro that the Prime Minister is
And of course, the Prime Minister there unveiling the first underwater metro route with various projects that are being inaugurated by the Prime Minister. Do remember, this is his third visit to West Bengal, to Kolkata this month itself. So they're laying the foundation stone of various projects to the tune of 15,400 crore rupees in Kolkata as part of his 10-day visit to 12 states and union territories. When we talk about his visit and his push as far as the state of West Bengal is concerned, he will be holding a public rally, and in which that rally will also have women, the women representing Sandesh Khali, the violence hit area, which has been in the limelight since the 5th of January. So the Prime Minister will be including the women from Sandesh Khali. So those issues will be highlighted during that rally, which is going to be taking place in Barasat. The Prime Minister will be inaugurating various projects. Like we've said, he's also inaugurated the metro line. 3 additional metro lines are being added to the metro service in Kolkata. These are the latest shot of the Prime Minister there, after he flagged off the latest metro line that has been added to the railway network of Kolkata there with school students. The Prime Minister there taking a ride off the newly launched metro line, and also the Prime Minister there inaugurating the underground metro line that has been a long time dream, which the Prime Minister is there turning into reality. This is just ahead of the Lok Sabha polls. Of course, the big push as far as the Prime Minister is concerned, his third visit to West Bengal, to Kolkata in a matter of 6 days. Well, on the 1st of March, the Prime Minister was in Kolkata, as well as on the 2nd. And now, again, the Prime Minister is in Kolkata. The big push after being in South India, that's where the trip started from Telangana. He was in Tamil Nadu, back to Telangana. Now he's in West Bengal. From West Bengal, the Prime Minister is also going to be visiting Bihar, launching various projects there as well. We have Saurabh back with us. Saurabh, take us through the 3 metro lines that have been added to the metro services in Kolkata, and as well as that ambitious project of the underwater metro line that also has been inaugurated by the Prime Minister.
Of course, in terms of connectivity and infrastructure, that is something that the BJP has focused on, and this is of course an underwater metro which is under the river Hooghly. The trains pass through under the riverbed, and this connects Howrah Maidan, Howrah Station to Esplanade, which is already connected by a metro. So obviously in this context, the Prime Minister taking that metro ride probably under the river, and of course, inaugurating that metro, which is a massive project, a huge project for Kolkata, which has seen a lot of engineering challenges as well. Only one stretch now remains to be made operational, which is the Bowbazar stretch, which is the Sialda to Esplanade stretch. That, of course, has faced engineering challenges. But apart from that, this is a massive transport project, connectivity project. You can see the Prime Minister on that train taking that ride. Of course, these are metro lines that are extremely important from a connectivity point of view for Kolkata. From the Kolkata perspective, these lines have been much awaited. And of course, the Prime Minister inaugurating them today, throwing them open for service, and the Metro has already announced the frequency of services that will be available on this route. But importantly, it connects one of the major railway hubs, Howrah Station, to a metro and transportation hub, which is Esplanade. And these, of course, are important connectivity projects which the BJP is, of course, pitching as the BJP's infrastructure push in even states like Bengal. Now, the Prime Minister, after that, is expected to come and address this Nari Shakti Vandan, Nari Shakti Samman Samavesh. He finishes that metro inauguration and comes here at Barasat. And this is also important because, remember, Barasat is, of course, in the district headquarters of North 24 Parganas. And North 24 Parganas district is where Sandesh Khali is located. So obviously, the allegations that have emerged from Sandesh Khali has become a massive political issue, and the BJP wants to use those issues, that issue politically as well, which is why they have been pushing, the Sandesh Khali issue and taking on the Trinamool government on that. And now, of course, the Prime Minister is expected to come here and address the Nari Shakti Vandan Samavesh or rally that is going to take place here in a few minutes from now. The Prime Minister's address is expected in an hour from now. He's expected to come here after finishing the inauguration of those metro projects, and then, like you said, head out to the neighboring state.
Right, Saurav, when we talk about this tunnel, once it will be completed, the underwater tunnel will be comparable to the corridor between London and Paris.
It is an extremely important because, this is also the deepest metro station in India and the engineering challenges are huge and it is comparable with any world-class infrastructure project. But this, of course, is unique given the fact that, the Mumbai Metro also has an underwater section under the Methi River. But this one is the first one and firsts are always special. And the Prime Minister is, of course, inaugurating it. This connects, this not only is underwater, it actually goes below the riverbed. And connects the cities of Kolkata and Howrah. And not only that, it connects the railway station, railway hub of Howrah station to the metro lines, existing metro lines that are here in Kolkata. So obviously the Prime Minister is going to come here and address this rally that is taking place. But yes, these metro lines are very, very important. And this is a women's rally, a women's Samavesh. Nari Shakti Samavesh, and a lot of focus on women's schemes. And just this one last point, and the reason is that women voters have traditionally in Bengal remained with Mamata Banerjee, and the BJP wants to change that. So you see the specific women-centric focus on the campaign, and that's